What's going on, fam? So today we're going to talk about 5 things that kill relationships. Number 5 is going to be the most important one, so stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing is not being honest. Honesty is very important. You want to tell that person who you are and be honest about it. You don't want to omit information. Being forthcoming about information is very important, because if you're telling somebody who you are up front, they're more likely to accept you for who you are when you're honest from the get-go. But if I'm telling you, listen, I don't like smokers, and you're saying, okay, that's cool, and in your head you're saying, well, I don't really smoke, I smoke once every other week, you really like me, and you're feeling this whole thing, so you're not going to tell me that, oh, I only smoke every other week when I go out and hang out, then you're not being honest. You're not being forthcoming. And a person is going to end up finding out who you really are. So it's best to tell them who you are right now up front. Number 2, not having the same values. If I like to work out and you don't, you like to party, you like to eat junk food, and you're okay with gaining weight, we're going to have problems. The values aren't the same. If I want to have 3, 4 kids and you only want 1, maybe none, the values are different. I value family, you just value just having a significant person in your life. You want to make sure that your values are the same. They've actually done studies showing that people that have the most similar values have the highest rate of success in a relationship. Number 3, constant arguments. Constant arguments are draining. There's only so much makeup sex you can have, and there's only so long that you can actually ignore the situation until it gets worse. You know, the arguments, they go from arguing to resentment to coming home a little later. I'm sleeping on one side of the bed, you're sleeping on one side of the bed. We're not having, intimacy together. I'm sleeping downstairs, you sleeping upstairs, and eventually you're talking to other people while you're in your relationship. Constant arguments are draining, and they actually cause the relationship to fail by virtue of people just ignoring things and then staying together thinking that things are somehow going to get better just because they're used to each other. If you're having constant arguments in the relationship. Number 4, getting relaxed. If I'm always taking you out every weekend, I need to be consistent with that, because when you're dating somebody, you are selling yourself. I am selling the type of person I am to you, and you're purchasing the idea of who I am, and vice versa. If you're cooking for me now, and then all of a sudden when we get together, you stop doing that, I'm gonna feel tricked, hoodwinked, bamboozled. I'm gonna have a problem with that, because I'm gonna say to myself, well, you used to do that, why are you not doing that anymore? That's one of the reasons why I started dating you, because I liked that. So you want to be consistent in who you are. And that's very easy if you're just consistently being the person you are. Don't put on any, front stage behavior and show people something that you think that they want to see. Just be yourself. And if you're being yourself, then it's easier for you to be consistent throughout the relationship. And number 5 is lack of empathy. They have actually shown, they've actually done research on this, where they looked at couples and they monitored them while they were having their conversations, just to see, the chemistry between them. And what they found out is, in looking for indicators of empathy, they were able to guess which relationships within 90 to 95% of accuracy would work or fail based upon if they had empathy. And empathy just says, I feel you, I see you. It's saying that if that were me, I wouldn't want you to do that to me. And and vice versa. It's the do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I can feel how you would feel if I were to do something to you. Man, if I did that to her, I wouldn't like that. So you know what? I'm not gonna do that. It's being able to put yourself in that individual's shoes. And if the person that you're courting cannot do that, you have a very, very low percent accuracy when it comes to keeping that relationship together. It's not going to stay together, because empathy is very important in understanding how to love that person, because love feels how another person would feel. That's all I got for you, fam. Now listen, if this was helpful to you, I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Once again, we are moving from this platform. We're actually going to build something for high value men and high value women to find each other. I'm going to make it very easy for you guys. So we're gonna do a separation here because there's too much ratchetness on many of the dating sites. We're gonna streamline this dating site, and it's gonna put our high value men and our high value women together. People that are not high value, they're not even gonna last on the site because of the way the site is designed. All right, so guys, like, comment, subscribe, share. I love you guys. Peace out.